Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Look ahead lines. It's March the 1st. Bucky's in the house. I had to change the shirt. I had to get fancy today. I had to get fancy. I had one of my polos on. Usually I just roll the polo shirts out for the videos. A bunch of kids over for my daughter's birthday. So my ratty Bucky shirt on. We got some college hoops. We'll talk about it. Dylan, what was your record today? You don't want to know your record today. It was terrible. Actually, it wasn't terrible. Let's give Dylan his just desserts to start the show. Well, like, share, subscribe, notification bell on YouTube, Sean Higgs YouTube channel, also on Winners and Winers, and of course, Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. Dylan, boy, oh boy, what do we do here? You wanted to throw out money line games. This is what happens. You had a bad Friday, and you're looking to get cute by getting a bunch of wins. So, an 11-4 record looks really good, except for the fact that you had Iowa State minus 600, and you also had Austin Peay, which was basically 2-1. So, your 11-4 day turns into a basically one, I think, like, what would it be, like $80 on that? So 11-4, and you made not even a unit because you had two games. You went 11-4, but two of your losses were 8 units. So it's basically an 11-10 day. Terrible. 26-18 you are, plus $30. This is why I tell people, you look at a win-loss record. Yeah, it might be great. Look at my big win-loss record. When you're taking minus 600s that lose, it wipes out a bunch of stuff. And that's what happened today to you. Also, Jake had Creighton as his lock play today. That was a loser as well. There's that. Dan's in the house. Good to see you, Dan. Went big on Houston St. John's, lost on Iowa State. Was that a terrible effort? You don't got to think. I'm just telling Dylan Aheady here had him on the money line minus 600. Wiped out everything. He had a great day, 11-4, but he had a 600 loser and a 200 loser. That hurts. Yeah, I had St. John's big. I had a lot on Houston. I did have Iowa State as well. I ended up splitting. No, actually, I think I lost today. I went 3-5 today. I mean, I had St. John's a little heavier, but there's that. With a decent look at Sunday, a couple solid games. I went nuts at 11-5. Can't remember last time I fired 16 bets in a day. Like, I had 8. I won 3, like I said. There were some ones that were close. I was thinking about using. I ended up not getting to the window. The last 2 weeks, I've been 500. I was 37. Well, now I was 37-37 the last 2 weeks. Now we count today. It'll be exactly 40-42 the last 2 weeks since Valentine's Day, Dan. So I've been trying to go my stronger stuff for things I like more. And, I left some stuff out there. What are you going to do? When you're just treading water, it's not good. Florida overcast, easy. I'll tell you what, Big O, I thought Florida, they've been playing really well since, I guess, January the 6th was that game against Georgia. And I thought, you know what, maybe they win and don't cover here. They are looking pretty good. And I said earlier at Midday Monday, I'm like, man, Duke and Michigan kind of look like the top teams. I do like Florida. Michigan just lost their guard off the bench there. It could be a big loss. You lose a guy who's putting in 8-9 points, distributes the ball, gets some rebounds. Florida's got to be in the discussion to get back. I mean, they just look really good. One wager between Thursday and Friday. Listen, it happens. And that is how you do things. So I got 2 games tomorrow I played. I don't love the card tomorrow. You know. Yeah, that's right. Dan, you've been doing this, right? I was saying I was with I think Matt Fargo and Alex Smart were doing a show, and I said, Alex like, and he said he lost like the last 2 days of the NBA or whatever. I said, this is betting. If you're if you're betting all the time, you're like a quote unquote pro guy or whatever, you're gonna go. And again, I'm not talking about the fake world of people online. I mean, like in real life, you're going to be rolling along, having a hot streak, like 58, 59%, 63, you're crushing it. And then you're going to come back to the means, a couple of losing days, you're grinding. It's like a baseball season, all right? It's any kind of sports season. You have your sections. You're going to have a good section, a middling section, and then another good section. You just when that little losing run comes, you just got to be like, you know what? I'm going to pull back some chips a little bit here. It's been a couple days. Let's get the head on straight. Try to grind it out and get back into winners. You can't. It's not all sunshine and lollipops. Look at this. 39-26 last 13 days. Can't beat it. Right? But you having a run like that, things are well. And then next thing you know, you're 0-2. You're like, oh, I just missed this one. Oh, the tough, That's baseball, Susan. College season won the profitable 3 weeks ago. Treading water on 3. And I said this too, Dan. My season changed on December the 10th. From that point on, I was 99-100 up to that point. And then the next day on, what am I now? I have 300 wins, 305, and 271. So I've gone 201 and what's that? So 40 games over 500. It's a grind, and that gets you really just pretty much back to you're above 500. You got money in your pocket. Florida does look good. Arizona, Michigan, Florida, Houston. Yeah, Arizona. I was a little leery about Arizona come tournament time, and I liked them today. They might be for real. There you go. 400 for season. That's take the plus. And again, people don't understand. Like I'm a big volume guy, Dan. You know this. So I have generally like bigger kind of swings when it comes to stuff like that. But when you tell people I'm like 54%, like, that's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible because you're not a real bettor. Like you're 54% betting 600 games. You're gonna make a little money. Start time should say 8:30. We got more locks from Dylan. He's back. Here we go. Here's the thing, Dylan. How don't you know how you do on your bet? You just throw them out here. You don't bet them. Me ask how you did. You don't play your games. Purdue -6.5. Petey's +3.5. Murray +4.5. Michigan State -3.5. Let's get to what I got on the agenda for Sunday. Not a lot. I posted the plays up on the X as well already. So there if you're on the Twitter feed. But here they are for you in the chat as well. Again, a few games. Here we go. The in crowd. I can't give an official. I don't know why this is this color today. Someone was doing a video, and now we got this color. I should wear a yellow shirt like my banana fleers here. 128-91 plus 24-15. The innies today went 4-4. Ryder gets the call at 16.5. Close calls today. 2-2. The uglies bring it down. 1-6, although the one was an outright winner. 74-71. We've gone negative, -470. Rice, 7.5. St. Pete, 6.5. There you go. There you go. So we see that. Hold on a second. That Peters line is down to 3.5 now. St. Peter's is 3.5. This was 6.5. Wow. All right, I got to take that one off. That's got to come off the. That's got to come off if it's on that. I mean, I just. That is a. He's out of here. Not 6.5 anymore, huh? 3.5. Nope. Get rid of that guy. That is a crazy move. So, what the heck was that? Put him back up here. No uglies. 64 and 63. The uglies go 3-3 today. 2 games I thought about getting into today was Iona and NC Wilmington. I'm looking at these lines, and I'm wondering why they're so low. They're trying to lure me in here. The Wilmington line was a 5.5, 3.5, a 4, a 4.5. Again, that kind of movement. If I could get a 3.5, I did this beginning of the week or last week. There was like 4 of these games where I kind of played where the line moved. I thought, okay, I have it at X. It comes in at Y. They went like 1-3, 1-4. That's why I didn't play Wilmington. That is why I did not play Iona here as well. 1.5. I mean, the numbers rate out higher for Iona, but again, Manhattan has like 1 less win in conference play. Speaking of conference play, let's get a banner up for the Sun Belt. We got Sun Belt odds. Putting it on the X. Sun Belt Tournament. Appalachian State. South Alabama. Posted to the X. Enjoy. There you go. There you go. Let's Mr. Wester says that Dylan does not bet. I do play some of them. 2 games. Check the hockey slate. I need a little more time with them back from the Olympics. And honestly, Big O, we got tournaments going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the NCAA tournament. I'm going to be involved in tournaments. It is tournament time. And after the tournaments wrap up, we'll be on MLB and some Ribby props. I'm not going to just dump into hockey today. Like, there's a couple games. Like, I'm going to go look into hockey and NBA. That one, if I'm going to tell you to bet something here, I'm going to want it to win. I'm not going to just put it out there because, you know what? I don't like a lot of college basketball today. I'm going to dive into the NBA on a random Sunday, which for the entire season, I bet 14 games. Excuse me, 15 games I bet the entire NBA season. I am 7-8. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm 7-8 with my NBA bets this year. I am 8-6 with my hockey bets this year. So I'm up in hockey. I'm down in NBA. Not a lot of games. 30 games. Right? Was that 30? 15, 29 games. 15 and 14. Whatever the heck I am. So I'm not going to just go, there's a couple games I'm going to I wouldn't do that. That's, there's plenty of people who fake crap like that. That ain't me. UFC, I'm not gonna tell you anything. Soccer, tennis, nope. MMA, no. NBA and hockey, I'll more turn my attention to in end of April, May with playoffs. I could get into it then. Little safer, especially the NBA when guys aren't resting. But that's just how I am, Big O. I mean, I'd probably have a lot more people watching if I just randomly threw out a bunch of NBA all the time and stuff. NBA starts during football season. I make money in football season. It goes to college basketball. 8 out of 10 years I'm making money in college basketball. Starts at baseball season. I'm a dog guy. I'm going to be right into baseball as opposed to who's playing today. Let me see who's on the load management. Ohio State, Indiana, my picks. I don't know. I'm going to bet them, but opposite Dylan. We got the Ohio State catch it from Purdue. And listen, Purdue, I understand it's a rough loss. You want to grab them? I don't know, man. Purdue, maybe a little overhyped there. I'm with you on Ohio State there. Indiana and Michigan State. Boy, I don't like Michigan. I mean, I don't like Indiana. That one I wouldn't have much of an opinion on. Not much of an opinion on that one. Lane's in the house. Good to see you. Might play all 3 Big Ten home teams. Maryland, Ohio State, Indiana. Mary versus Rutgers. I do like the over in that. Has that moved? I got over 141. It's not moved. Still the same. Still the same. Yeah. UNC, Wilmington gave out the dog on the show. Yeah, Charleston. Charleston's playing them well. It's like, again, when I see the line and it's not where I think it's going to be, yeah, it's like, oh, boy, I want to play it. But I was looking for the dog in that game. I was thinking I was going to get maybe 5 points or 6. I was hoping for more points. No, 3. 3.5. But I can't go in and I did that like 5 other times. I went 1-4 with it just this past week or 2. So no. Because now you know what happens, Dan? You know what happens. Here I go in this spot. I'm like, you know what? I took the home teams last time when I perceived 2.5 points of value. And what happened? The dogs all won. So now I'm going to take the dog and the favorite's going to win by 15. So I can't. It's a pass. It's a pass. Big O's going to go to some Summer League tourney. St. Thomas Tommies. A little summit action. We have Horizon. I guess the Horizon play-in game is on Monday. Who's that going to be? Cleveland and IU Indy. I think we'll be getting it on. I don't know if they're posted up there. There it is. Conference tournament. IU Indy and Cleveland. Here we go. Here we go. It's at the higher seat. So this game will be at where? Cleveland. The Vikings. We got tourney time. So it'll be what, a pick 'em basically? Let's see. Let's see who we're taking in this game. A little look ahead for Monday on a Saturday. Oh boy, you gotta love IU Indy. 7-24 overall. I love it. IU Indy beat them 82-74 in February. At home, Cleveland got them 99-86 in Cleveland back on December 29th. So IU Indy just busted up a 9-game win streak. They come in 2-8, 6 straight losses, 2-4 ATS. Ooh, yeah, I like to see that. Cleveland State, 7 straight losses, 7 straight ATS losers. Nice. Someone's going to have a lock of the year on that game. Real Love had TCU, Florida A&M, and OU cashed out. Too good. Cashed out. Let them play. Tunnel vision on college hoops. Exactly. I've been doing the college hoops since November the 1st. Gonna run to the NBA. Yeah. Jake's in the house. Bad day. Last play I got going to UNLV. I did lose Creighton. Back at it tomorrow in college basketball and TGL. Oh, boy. Jason's in the house. St. John's Win newsletter. Got it. Good call right up. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, that was my big boy today. And again, simple kind of look. I mean, you saw my write-up. I had it. And, YouTube people, you score, or excuse me, you miss 26 straight shots and don't score for 17 and a half minutes in the second half. You better come out and win. I'll go down in flames in that game. I don't care. If it was lost, so be it. There's no way I was not playing that game. No way I was not going to play that game. BYU's that. Yeah, they're to a lot of people. You should have been off them a while ago, though. Gio's in the house. Imagine betting on NYU. Who bets NYU? Maybe FDU. Fairly ridiculous. Purdue soft. Not super high on the coach either. Yeah, I'm not high on this here. Do you do a NCAA tournament bracket league? No, I mean, I've done one of those on like ESPN or something. But my brackets are insane because it's just every dog I'm just taking. I look at it as I just see points, and I'm just taking underdogs. Mr. Wester says he loves a full slate of the NBA. Justin likes East Carolina. The Pirates at home. They're getting points from Memphis. I'll get that ladder. Memphis is terrible. Take it. I'll go for it. Higgs hatred for the NBA is irrational and people wait for playoffs or squares. How am I've played 15 games in the NBA this season. I bet 15. And here in the show, there's been 20 of them. 30 of them. They're plus 290. So I've won when I put the games out. But it's on the square. NBA starts during NFL. Yeah, let's run a bet. The stupid NBA where, my vagina hurts. I got to sit out for load management. These talk about softies. I mean, you got to be out of your damn mind. But hey, I do a show at noon and again at midnight. Let me give out a pick in the NBA. I don't even know who's playing today. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. You keep that NBA crap. I'll see you in the playoffs and win in the playoffs like I do every year. That's the playoffs. I know guys are going to play. It's real easy. Nobody's sitting out at 6:48 on a Tuesday. Rockies over wins 52.5 for Justin. I can't name one guy in the Rockies. Is Chris Bryant still in the Rockies? Yeah, it's a lot. 15 games in September. I mean, right? I mean, seriously, Dan. NBA, it's a complete joke. Injuries don't worry me. I mean, it's not injury. The guys don't play. And again, I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting and watching NBA. Seriously, Dan. I'm not sitting. Listen, live betting NBA. You want to say, hey, I'm going to sit and live bet NBA and do stuff. That's one thing. I'm not sitting. No, I'm not sitting around waiting for a team to get down by 20. I'm going to jump on them live. No, I'm not doing that. I got a life. I got a life. My life is looking at college basketball for the next day. I'm sitting around waiting to live bet NBA. Nope. All right. Now, Mr. Richards got me all cranked up with NBA. Ryder gets in tomorrow, plus 16.5. Rice is close behind, plus 7.5. Listen. I've seen the Whiskers plays, and he's not like a little alley cat living on the streets. The man is a fancy cat eating real fish, not canned cat food. This man, Mr. Whiskers. They sure did. That was if you had Villanova today. I mean, did you not know? If you did not hear about St. John's how they lost the previous game? Playoffs easily a top of my list favorite things to do. Yes, exactly. I know what I'm getting. And again, for me, if I'm doing a show at noon, I could say, you know what? I know guys are showing up tonight. I could talk about it. I can't talk about that in January when I don't know who's playing. It's just wrong. It's a terrible product. It's crap. I don't know. They should start. I mean, the NFL list kicked their teeth and said, you know what? We're playing on Christmas. Screw you guys. The NBA should start January. They can't even start January. Well, they could start January 1st now because there's no bowl games anymore. The college bowls totally start your season January 1st. Play for 5 months. It's who watches it? It's garbage. Do I like Maryland? No, we were just talking about Dan said he's going to take the home teams in the Big Ten tomorrow. I mean, I thought about getting some Maryland crab cakes. We could talk about crab cakes. It's early in this Gonzaga game, but if you came into the show this afternoon, you would have saw we had St. Mary's and the over. It's pacing for I think an under right about now with 80 points, but it's like a live number about 136. NBA has no star power. That is why the NFL took over Christmas. I mean, they have star power when the guys show up. It's the problem. It's come on, man. Watch. Hey, we take 37 3-pointers today. I mean, I watched a guy do a layup from the freaking 3-point line. Took 9 steps. It's not a walk. Real love. Welcome to the show, baby. We are always faded. Bellarmine to win the Ace Sun. Do we have an Ace? Do we have Ace Sun lines up yet? So these are what we're going to like. Listen, we have for Monday, we have a short schedule on Monday for college basketball. Right? Not a lot of games on Monday. Although we do have a couple. Justin will be happy. For Monday, Coppin State, East Texas A&M, and Southeast Louisiana look like some plays. We're going to be pivoting to college hoops, and the show's going to get a little longer now. A little longer with all these tournaments coming. So, iHeartRadio, you definitely want to listen to the podcast afterwards. A full meetup. Where at, fella? Where at? We're going to be in Vegas? Where are you going to be? Where are you being? I got my schedule. I got a lot of people I got to see this trip out there. Although, to be honest, I was thinking about it. So I went in. When did I went in for my hernia operation? What, June? I'm trying to think when I'll tell you what, it screwed up because I got pains on both sides. It hurts sometimes when I bend down in the sides here. I don't know if something screwed up. So, I mean, I want to go to Vegas for March Madness. I got everything all planned out and stuff, but I got to get this shit checked out again. I don't like anything tomorrow. Shout out to Florida A&M, TCU, and OU. There you go. Tomorrow, listen, real love. I mean, there's not a lot tomorrow. You see what I got here. Well, you don't see it right there, but you'll see it right there. Ba-boom. You know, Ryder and Rice are the two I sort of like there. So, there you. That's the problem, though. You don't like something, and then you come into mind for somebody else's, and you get talked into something. I don't like to do that. That's why when I give out all the records here, I'm like, hey, man, I didn't bet all these games. I've just been keeping track of them. What I bet is X. These are just records for Y. If you do that, again, I don't want to force people into what I like. I don't want to talk people off things they're already betting on, especially when I'm having that game bet. It's all right not playing something. I mean, if you just want the action, put $5 on it. You know, these are games I like, but, you know, there you go. I put $5 out just for the hell of it. I mean, maybe $1. I don't know what your bet size is. You could be loaded. You could be putting 500 on the games. That's a half a unit for you. I don't know. Mountain West is wide open. Yeah, we're going to get on to all these things. Yeah, great. Well, that's it. It's the end of the year. We're going to get some good matchups. Colorado State to make a run, huh, Justin? All right. Interesting. Colorado State, the 7th seed right now, I think. I got to wait till all these things all final. I got to wait till they all get finalized, and then we break down all of the tiebreakers and crap like that, and then we'll get a good look at the board. Colorado State, huh? Khaleesi has been the new leader. Be good. Dan's going to hit the Houston futures. Arizona, Florida, and Duke are taking a spotlight. Yeah. You know, I don't even know what they are right now. I don't have any in front of me. Well, what is this? You know what? I got to... See, I go to this one page here, and then all of a sudden it pops up. My pop-up blocker comes on. They're trying to get me. Pop up. This threat aims to trick you into giving an attacker your personal information or money. No Iran bets. No. Texas Tech is the best resume. What a win today. I liked Iowa State. I thought the loss of Dobbin, you're thinking, you know what? You get a win, next man up. Dude, they've not missed a beat. I did a show with Kiev for the odds breakers. He's like, you know, that guy takes like 30% of the shots. Like, he's such a big part of their team, and yet they have not missed a beat. Yeah, no topping. Exactly. But of late, I mean, come on. Listen, they eventually get. I mean, dude, they rolled Iowa State today. Iowa State's not a big club. They've won since he's been gone, and this is unfair, right? Real Love and Dan and stuff like that. Like this team could go Elite 8 or something, and it'll get crapped on because, well, you know, they're missing a guy. Where that's still a good season. You lose your best player. Teams don't lose their best player and go to the Elite 8. Kansas pulled within 6 and Arizona exploded. Yeah, Arizona. I didn't think Arizona was that good. They're good. Arizona are the Gators, says Vincent. Good to see you, Vincent. Kansas is butt. Well, I mean, they were playing pretty well. And then they got crushed here. They've been hot, though. Tech's coach is good, yeah. Same thinking, says Dan. Top situation was up at Iowa State. Yep. I had them for the same reason. Like, this is where Iowa State gets right. You know, beat up a team. They lost their guy. Maybe they come back to earth. Nope. I get it. But here's the thing, Real Love. This is why I need the short memory. You got to just turn the page. You got to just forget it. Bet it and forget it. Texas wins over Duke, Iowa State, and Arizona. Look at the Texas. They got more wins than that, too, man. The Tech is good. They're good. I mean, Duke on the neutral, Arizona in Arizona. But now they're missing their guy. But now they just took Iowa State out. On the road. UConn Gators Final Four. It's already been written in stone. Yes, it has. Realize a diary decline. That was funny. That was funny because he's got the bad taste for the loss. Listen, the Gators look tough. I thought they were going to get maybe not picked off, but maybe not cover today. Yeah, no, they're looking good. They're looking good. UConn, that's a team you could grab as a little sleeper. And it's tough to say UConn's a sleeper, but a team that people aren't talking about because it's Michigan and Duke and Florida. UConn I could take a little future on for sure. I'll probably bet TCU getting points versus Texas Tech next game. It's going to be worth a shot. I had on Friday I had Western Michigan here on the money line. I should have put the 12 in here as well. I put the money line play in here. But that's the same kind of thing with Texas Tech, right? They're going to get picked off somewhere, or at least you think they would. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on the TCU play. Mr. Wester's go get some milk. That was pretty funny, though. That was pretty funny. But I listen, real love. I get it. The team does you dirty. You're like, to hell with this team. Like, you go back to them like, these guys, you should know better. I get it. I've been there. I've been there. All right. Let's wrap this up on a Saturday night. Ryder is in. They make the cut. 128-91 plus 24-15. This has been since January the 8th, the situation. It's been paying off. Close call, Rice plus 7.5. This really took a downward turn because the Uglies today were like 1-6. But you see the record since January with the close call games. Do that as you can. I can't bet Ryder either. I didn't bet the Broncos. Did they fit? And I've said this before. I don't live in New York. Come on, Jersey, baby. You see the license. You see the midday money. Don't you see where's my Jersey, fella? But yeah, these guys, they do fit the system. And I said this before, I'll say it again. I've been keeping track of the ins, the close calls, and the uglies since January the 8th. These are their records. Doesn't mean I play every single one of these. I put them up here, and I've said that. I know people don't like, why do you only post what you bet? Listen, I'm not doing that. People, I show people want 9 million games. So you know what? I said, well, I did this last year. I'll do it again this year. Those are the numbers. Those are the numbers. Do with it as you may. You can dig deeper in these games. Again, you can write them down. They're on VX at Mr. Sean Higgs. They're on iHeartRadio, the Midday Money Podcast. Go get them. All right. That's it. Back tomorrow at a lunchtime, Sunday noon. Yeah, Giant Stadium. Small stomping ground up there. Huh? It's like 15 minutes from the old crib. Giant Stadium. They got that nasty mall up there now, Xanadu. That joint took like 20 years to make, that Xanadu mall. Ruined the parking lot at the stadium. It's a mess. All right, I'm out of here. All right, everybody. Back Sunday, Midday Money Show, 12 noon Eastern. See you there. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.